Toyota's Avensis has struggled to stand out in a highly competitive market of large family cars. As people downsize into smaller cars, models such as the Avensis, along with favorites like the Ford Mondeo, have been forced to move up market. As a result, there are better value alternatives to premium badge cars like the BMW 3 Series and Audi A4. For the 2009 model, Toyota has dropped the hatchback version of the Avensis. Perhaps in line with this loftier image, Volkswagen doesn't offer a Passat hatchback, nor Honda an Accord hatch. The highlights: the Avensis looks rather more elegant than its predecessors and the interior quality is as good as any other in this class. Other notable highlights include impressively low carbon dioxide emissions from the 2.0-litre diesel and excellent overall refinement. As expected from the Japanese firm, reliability continues to be a major factor and selling point in the Avensis. What the car provides in terms of low running costs and mechanical assurance it lacks somewhat in terms of excitement. Comfort and refinement is top-notch, but if you want a family car that offers something a little more exciting, then the Mondeo and 3 Series are the better options. Engine lineup: with both petrol and diesel engines offering good performance and low running costs, the Toyota Avensis Saloon makes a good choice for private buyers and the company car drivers alike. The petrol engines can be coupled with a CVT automatic transmission, but this goes some way to ruining the comfortable and serene nature of the Avensis. This gearbox is rather jerky and can get noisy at higher speeds, so is best avoided. Despite the decent petrol engines, the diesel options are the pick of the engines in this car. These offer better fuel economy and lower CO2 emissions as well as decent performance figures. There's even a company car driver-focused version available for even lower costs. So, it may not be the most exciting of cars to choose from, but it's a reliable and affordable option to go for. Is this enough to put the Toyota near the top of your list? Read the full Toyota Avensis review to find out. Performance: the petrol engine lineup starts with a 1.6-litre petrol engine known as a Valve-matic, which is designed to be very efficient. For a modest size, it boasts an impressive 130 bhp and 0.62 mph time of 10.4 seconds, yet will return an average of 44 miles per gallon. Moving up, there's an excellent 1.8-litre which boasts 145 bhp and completes the 0.62 mph dash in 9.4 seconds. The 2.0-litre petrol is likely to be less popular, offering only a small performance advantage over the 1.8-litre. Toyota has admitted that the 2.0-litre petrol is included in the range mainly to offer a hierarchy for company car choice lists. People who want automatic transmission on the petrol versions can choose a continuously variable transmission, which has a sequential manual change facility. The diesel lineup is more interesting with the entry-level 124 bhp 2.0 D4D badged 130 ducking under the 10-second barrier for the 0.62 mph sprint, but also offering exceptional fuel economy of 55 miles per gallon and low CO2. The TR version offers even better economy and emissions than other equipment grades as it's been optimized for company car drivers whose personal taxation is based on emissions. There is also a 2.2 D4D 150 with 148 bhp, offering livelier performance plus an automatic transmission option. For outright Toyota Avensis performance, there's the 175 bhp version of the 2.2-litre diesel, which is offered in more trim levels than before. This feels quite brisk, with excellent mid-range performance making for safe overtaking. Handling: the Avensis has never been the choice of those who enjoy spirited driving, but given the work these cars are typically expected to do, most owners would sacrifice a truly engaging drive for comfort and refinement. Toyota is well aware of this, and while the Avensis is well mannered on the road, it doesn't set the pulse racing on twisty routes like the Ford Mondeo and Mazda 6 do. However, It feels secure and soaks up most bumps with minimum drama. Equipment. This is something that the manufacturer prides itself on, and the Toyota Avensis equipment levels are, as expected, very good. Buyers get plenty of kit even if they opt for the lower specification models. There is even a higher specified model that is directly primarily at company car drivers, who are often limited to the amount of optional extras they can choose, as it can have a detrimental effect on the amount of tax they have to pay. Toyota Avensis equipment. The trim grades are split into T2, T-Spirit and T4, with the added T are aimed at company car drivers in particular. The base model in the range is the T2 and comes with the essentials you would expect on a car like this, including aircon, audio remote, CD player, cloth seat trim, driver's airbag, electric mirrors, front electric windows, folding rear seats, height adjustable driver's seat and steering wheel rake and reach adjustment. The T2 does, however, comes with steel wheels. The TR is aimed at company car drivers and has plenty of extra kit for its near £3,000 premium. Air conditioning is upgraded to automatic climate control and there's also Bluetooth, a leather-trimmed steering wheel, automatic headlights and windscreen wipers, plus driver's seat lumbar support. The T4 is also very well equipped with leather seats, cruise control, front fog lights, lumbar support, rear electric windows, alloy wheels and a first for this class of car, an electric steering column adjustment. Factory options on the range-topping T-Spirit are restricted to metallic paint and a premium satellite navigation system, which comes with 10 GB of storage for music files. Toyota Avensis accessories. There is the usual pick of bigger alloy wheels or metallic paint to opt for. Some engines are only available with certain trims and options, so if you want absolute luxury you're likely to have to opt for the more powerful engines in the range. While the entry model offers plenty in terms of the basic comforts in the Avensis, it is let down a little by some of the equipment, particularly the standard steel wheels. If you want your money's worth when it comes to selling the car on, then buyers would be advised to opt for the more premium versions with leather upholstery and sat-nav. Comfort. The Avensis is a top-quality interior for the money and occupants feel isolated from the outside. Wind noise and tire noise are unobtrusive, while both petrol and diesel engines are barely audible, so there's little to complain about when considering overall Toyota Avensis comfort levels. Air conditioning is standard across the range, as you would expect in this type of car, while all but the entry-grade T2 come with cruise control. The interior is roomy enough for 5 adults, although anyone about 6 feet tall or over might find the headroom only adequate in the rear. Practicality. While not as useful for carrying as the estate version, the Avensis Saloon has a large boot and a net-touch folding rear seats. With 509 litres of boot space, it can carry more than alternatives such as the Volkswagen Passat and Honda Accord. However, rear parking sensors are only standard on the top-of-the-range T-Spirit models, which might make tight parking maneuvers a bit more time-consuming for some. Safety. The Avensis was one of the first models to undergo Euro NCAP's more stringent crash tests in 2009. The new overall rating covers not only adult occupant safety but includes child and pedestrian safety along with a rear impact whiplash test. It scored the maximum 5 stars, even though Toyota has cut back on the number of airbags as standard compared with the previous Avensis. This third-generation model comes with 7 instead of 9, including a driver's knee airbag. However, electronic stability control is fitted across the range and front seat head restraints move forward in a rear impact to help reduce the risk of whiplash injuries. From spring 2009, the 2.2 Cat 150T Spirit Automatic comes with a collision mitigation braking system that begins to apply the brakes should sensors predict a crash is likely. We think Toyota Avensis safety is perfectly acceptable. Reliability. Previous versions of the Avensis have been among the most dependable cars on our roads. Very few problems are reported, so you can expect bulletproof Toyota Avensis reliability.